Hello, everybody. Uh, the weekly astrology report. Kind of like intense energies in the past few days. I appreciate that everything you guys doing for me. I want to say thank you for returning the energy back up. Someone just did something good. Wanted to thanks to Diane that did that, and I appreciate it. You guys know I like to recognize the people, and if something come, I like to give it back. So I appreciate it. But it's gonna be very interesting week that we have in right now. Interesting time. Yes, we are born in an interesting time. Until now, till October, we are gonna dealing with karmic stuff. And if you wanna learn more about it, go look the video about Saturn that I put in because I kind of like tired of talking about Saturn and the North Node and the South Node, but they coming up. It's something that we have to do. It is a karma that needs to be solved, and the karma is solved with actions, not just sit down in the butt and do nothing. Okay, so in the this upcoming week, we are having the moon. It's going to be in Gemini, which is mean generally communications. Talk with the surrounding, fix relationships, fix friendship, seek friendship, being in the friendship, communicate through the friendship, but also friendship within internally from within. Uh, you have to be your own twin flame to yourself. You have to be your best friend to yourself. You have to be your best lover for yourself first to build it from within, to recognize it from within. And during the next 2 3 days, you're going to experience that energy that you want to work from within. You're probably going to end up in a hermit mode, which is going to close down, but at the same time, there's going to be this inner energy rush and push for communications, for doing the things. So, trust in your soul. That is the main advice I'm going to give it to you because the moon is going to shift from that friendship, it's going to move into Cancer. Once it moves to the Cancer, you are going to be about family. How my family will be, what the things with the family is going to be. We are going to have a very powerful union between the sun, Lilith, and the moon. There is a two choices you're going to do in there. You're going to choose your ego, control, and desire to be an anger, revenge, and zip communications, and so on. Or you're going to see your own darkness, fix it in yourself, and that way you're going to fix your family. That choice, that energy is going to be very powerful. I will show you on the screen. Hi, Ray. And hi, Lisa. Thank you for being in the chat. I will answer the questions right after finished with the report. And the choice will be you. You need to understand there is no I in the family. There is we are in the family. Okay. So take a look from what you know yourself, and there's going to be some lot of 5D energies. Okay, a lot of 5D energies that's going to be from within you. If you're in the path of soulmate twin flames, okay, that energy is going to be darn intense. First of all, the moon in Gemini, it's increasing the 5D between the twin flames soul connections, and it's powerful. You're probably going to learn the missing part. Memories can come back because Neptune is shifting retrograde. He will shift retrograde, and he's going to return you to see the things that you missed. Okay. Uh, hmm, um, so take a look from within you. Okay, take a look what you're going to do, and the moon is going to move through Cancer. Okay, and then it's going to end up with it being Leo to become wise, to become more powerful. I do a daily gravitational reports. If you guys don't know the daily gravitational reports, okay, go to the other channel or go to my Facebook. You'll get them there on a daily basis. So I'm gonna go to the. Uh, I'm gonna go through the charts. Hi, Saisa. I will answer your questions when I finish the report, please. Thank you. So Monday, okay, as you see here, the moon, it's gonna be passing through Mercury. It's gonna be intense energies here, but with Neptune, Neptune it's still frozen in 25 degrees and 27 minutes. Okay, uh, and this energy is gonna be kind of like, what's going on with this? Well, that is because the shift of the focus from internally inside within us is gonna be about what do we see, what we have missed, and it's gonna be kind of like a lot of mixed because of you don't see it the present, but you have to shift it in the past in order for the present, which is connected directly with Pluto. Is directly connected with Pluto here for your transformation. All right, and the trine with uh, um, and the trine with Saturn here is going to help you solving the karma, solving the situations, whatever the situations is. Saturn, however, it's still squaring the North Node, and I mean, I'm tired of talking about this Saturn, but it's going to be like this until at least October when he's retrograde. Okay, fix the past, work on the past, do actions within the past, and solve your past, and so you can move to a better future. I mean, this pressure, this energy is going to be there. It's going to be present on a daily basis. So whatever the thing is, you will look. So on Monday, the trine energy with Mars is going to help you to reach to this wisdom here. The wisdom is going to be given to you with Mars, and Saturn is going to tell you, I'll give you all the divine power you need from within. Seek the spiritual warrior from within you to go ahead and solve all this. Okay? So the Sun and Lilith coming together, they're going to square Jupiter. That is going to be the power of the ego. It's like, I don't want to change. I don't want to fix. I don't want to do it. And guess what? You can create your family issues, family problems from within, whatever the issues might be. That could be from materialistic, from money, from whatever. Either can come into a people can be they're gonna tell you right here. It's like if you don't do this, I'm not gonna give you that. Kind of like basically put you in situations that your family is gonna be very kind of like you have to do certain things, and you're not gonna like it. There's gonna be stay away from family conflicts. Okay, stay away from family conflicts. Learn how to solve them, but stay away. Don't create them. On Tuesday, as I state here, you'll see it that on Tuesday, the moon and sun and Lilith's gonna come together. That energy about these candles is gonna be kind of like increase. It's gonna be intense, very intense. But again, if you listen to Mars, the warrior from within, the MC is gonna kick in with Mars, and Mars is gonna be with Saturn, and it's gonna help you to look the things from within. That's going to be probably the same situations that you probably experiences in the past in this lifetime or even lifetimes, many lifetimes back. Okay, but divine energy is going to help you to heal. Okay, this is at 12 o'clock at noon. All that. That's why during the 12 o'clock at noon New York time, you are going to experiencing pretty much the same energies. But now the moon in Cancer is going to be family. The family is important. But if you're the ruler of the family and you say, I said so, and that's how it's going to be, then you're not a family. But when I say, all right, guys, let's put everything together and let's we be a family, then it's going to be a different story. And that's we part is going to be helping you to transform here the new age of Aquarius from within. But if you choose the other side, I said so, I'm the ruler, I pay the bills, I bring the food, I said what it's going to be, ain't not going to work. All you're gonna do is you're gonna create a lot of problems that you're gonna have to face down the road. And maybe you're repeating the same things over and over and over. Okay. Wednesday. All right. Wednesday, the energy is gonna be pretty much the same, but this time the moon it's passed over this intense energy. It's kind of like okay, the things passed, and I have to slow down with the things. I have to slow with. I have to look more from within, and it is about energy. I need to heal within the family. Maybe I did wrong. I had the different visions about family and so on and so on. But as you see it right here, the moon is going to sextile Uranus. It's kind of like now the universe is going to talking to you. The question is how you listen to the universe, that little voice that usually when you are in the ego, you don't listen. Uh, Now, if you listen to that little voice from within, it's going to help you to heal. It's going to tell you, use the power from within, use the spiritual warrior from within. Okay. I remind you, the ego is the anger from within you. The ego is destroying things instead of building things, leads to all sort of negative things in life. That why do I have these negative things in life? Well, probably because you stay in your ego. But if you have positive things in your life, you pull yourself out of the negative vibes, the negative gravitation field that you creating, and you attaching yourself to the positive thing. Hi, Diana. Thank you for coming here, and thank you for your gift. Thank you. And when you shift your magnetic field around you from negative to positive, you attract positive things in life. But when you stay in the negative and your anger or your desire to revenge and so on, you're attracting more negative stuff towards you. And that's why if you think that you success has to do something with you, yes, it does. Shifting your perspective from within you, and it's going to be a beautiful time because it's going to evolve the family. It's not only you transform yourself, so the family is going to transform from within you. Okay, but if the family is so negative and you're positive, then guess what, here are the problems coming. So maybe some of you have to disengage of this toxic environment because you can't stay positive within a negative environment that bombard you all the time. That doesn't work. Okay. So the energy is gonna exit the moon. It's gonna shift, exiting Cancer. Now you're kind of like a evaluating thing. It's something very strange happens in the skies, though. If you look at it, Mars, the warrior. Let me zoom in a little bit because you guys don't really see it. Right. Okay. So the energy of Mars, which is the warrior from within, using the divine's energy, it goes down to the healing of Virgo. Then from the healing energy of Virgo, it came down to transformation of Saturn. Okay. And that shifts go back into the moon. Okay. They are interconnected. So you're going to be using that energy. But also there is a divine energy, as you see it here, that's going to be coming from the MC within Gemini, within you. You become your own twin, you become your own personality, and you go down and you transform to the person, to the best version of yourself. The Pluto that is retrograde is going to help you to transform and make the cardinal changes in Earth, which is Capricorn is. Capricorn is the cardinal sign in Earth. He says, I'll do the changes. And guess what? That stubbornness of I do changes for better life is his way of life. He cannot change he who he is when he makes decision. The question is where the decision is going to come from. So Mars has another choice. Mars can stay angry. He'll decide I'm not going to change. It's going to be my will. It's going to be have this opposition with from within the moon, and it's going to be yeah I'm ruler of the house. I'm going to be the king, the queen. I'm going to be the warrior. I'm going to be the colonel, the general, whatever you become. And here he goes. That comes in. You're not doing it this. You're telling your soul, and guess what? That aggravation energy of the visions, where Neptune it's already retrograde, it goes in and prevents you to heal, and then if you're not healing, that's going to affect your communications. So communication with yourself during this transition times are very important. Okay, and Friday, the moon is moving in Leo. The inner wisdom, work on the inner wisdom from within. That is the moment when the king or the queen or wherever it is about to become wise. And the energy is going to be very beautiful with Venus. We are going to have some trine with Jupiter and go back to Venus. So if using the love, you are going to become wise. You're going to go ahead and wisen up. It is like, yeah, well, I have to look from within. I have to change myself. But you choose not to. So there is oppositions with Pluto, and Pluto is squaring Mars. You not change. However, this energy with Mars and Pluto towards healing part with an ascendant during that time of the day is going to help you to heal. The question it is what choices are you going to make? All right, what choices? Look your life if you want to be happy and love and having a family and everything to be abundance. Okay, that you're going to have enough to be happy. It's going to be okay. You can go ahead and do that. You can transform. But if you want a gazillion dollars, if you want money, if you want someone to be slave to you and you tell them what to do and they have to follow all the time, and you want to stay within this energy, you're going to end up ruining your life. Okay. Most likely, if whatever the situation, there's going to be some kind of like destructive parent, because that's how the kingdoms was destroyed. The kingdoms was destroyed from within. It's the same thing of the water can go into the boat unless somebody drills a hole into the boat from within it. That's what it is. Hi, Marshall. Thank you for being here, doing the weekly astrology report. And Saturday, beautiful energy here. The MC and Mercury, which is the self-talk within with others as well as in from within you, to have this peace from within, to stop the fight of the ego and the soul from within. That is the time when you understand the ego is bad because it wants to show you the bad positions of this. We are going to talk about of embracing the inner child at 4 o'clock p.m. here. Later on, about we're going to be dive into the inner child. Okay, and that energy is going to be helping you to transform huge way, as long as you dive from within you, as long as you're looking from within you. Also, this energy is very beautiful with sextile with Mars. It's a beautiful sextile with the moon in Leo. It's this wise king or queen energy. You need to understand the king becomes wise when he using his feminine side of foresight. Okay, usually that it's his queen. Okay, And when one emperor, one wise king, reached from within the feminine side of himself, he's become the wise ruler, okay, and creates a wise things. But if you're using the energy of Leo as a dictatorship, it's like has to be always you're always right. It has to be always your own way. Guess what? There's gonna be a square with Uranus, and he's like, the universe is not gonna allow you. It's kind of like enough is enough. You destroy so many things. I'll destroy you, and that. Square towards Saturn here and the North Node, it's going to fire back to the moon within you. The more angry you are with people, the more the anger is going to increase from within you. And anger doesn't do anything good except destroys things. Okay? So be very careful with this. All right? And Sunday, the moon it's gonna comes in Virgo. It's gonna be beginning to a healing session with everything of the week. As you see it here, um, we still gonna have this trine here, but because of the ascendant moves 1 degree a day, that energy of a Mars is gonna help you to heal. Look at it this though. This energy that we spoke about yesterday is going to be present even on Sunday. So transformation is going to be in order. The ascendant is going to help you with this transformation. That beautiful energy with Mars, the warrior from within you, you to go ahead and do the healing. It's going to be okay. You got to be mindful. Don't self sabotage yourself. Don't see your own visions the way it is, but also the visions from the past may begin to aggravate you. What you need to do is focus on your past with compassion and understanding, and do your inner work from within, and decide that if you did a mistake, you did the wrong things, decide to change on 180 degrees, to transform to the person you always wish to become within your soul. The things that you always wish and wanted to be, the things that you always wanted to have. Okay? So that was the astrology report. Now I want to talk about the questions. Hey, dear, do you have dreams about your twin flame? I have like 6 years now, and tonight I dream about blue canvas with two humans embraced, like the way you see twin flame pictures, and the woman that um that was in a dream said to me, you have a lot of energy when you paint. Do you think this is my path, like my career? Because I asked for some signs about the way to do money. The way to do money, okay, I was talking about a lot of the people today and yesterday. You need to understand uh, things. If your primary focus is money, okay, you might succeed at some point in life. By having so much money, you don't have the love, you don't have the respect, you don't have uh, the internal happiness within you. That's not worth it. The money's not worth it. I worked with someone who had everything in their life. They had the latest model of expensive car. They had bodyguards within them. They had everything, the most expensive currently at the moment. They turn around. And the reason they would turn around is the internal happiness. If you think the money will make you happy, you're on the wrong side of the road. But you have to be the person from within you. And the person from within you is going to help you to develop enough income you to support yourself and be happy, and that income will support your spirituality from within. So basically, instead of separating them like this, you're separating them, All right, because this is a codependence. You're depending on the money and you're depending on the spirituality. All you have to do is create the interdependence, which is that mutual union within them from within you. That is the secret. Okay? Just because you have a billions of dollars or you have a millions of dollars or wherever your case is and a big houses and you like to show off to everybody, and guess what? You're going to die. And then you're going to find out. You lived for the money, not for you to be happy. You never probably understood love. All you understood is money. And you think the money is love. And guess what? The next lifetime you come back poor as hell. And whatever you try to make in money, you don't make money. And you're wondering why. The only reason you don't make money is because the money is not the primary thing in life. It's necessary, but not primary. Love from within. You to be love here. And that, until you don't learn what love is, you probably have a lot of crashes in life because your focus is somewhere else and something else, not in you to be happy. You focus yourself, you to be happy, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be gravitate towards happiness. You're going to gravitate towards enough money, enough material things so you can sustain yourself. But the most important part is you to be happy from within. And once you're happy from within, you can be happy with somebody else. Okay? Oh, wow, Jenny. Hi, the love is here. CJ, thank you for guys being here. So, uh, Saisa, take a look from within you. I will give you this kind of like advice to you on this situation. Looking deeply from within. Okay. Hi, CF. Thank you for being here. And kind of like that's what I'm wrapping it the astrology report with this, guys. And if you have so many more questions, I'll be here. I will answer it for you. Mhm. We'll have my cigarettes with you guys. So be mindful for the vibes. They're gonna comes in during the shift of Neptune. It's gonna go retrograde. And I will tell you what day that is. All right. This is gonna happen on Tuesday. So I'll begin Monday and Tuesday. The visions from within you in your internal world, uh, they will shift. And when that shift happens, you might feel like little dizziness. You might feel like things that you put in the back burner, things that you pretend you didn't see. Now, it doesn't matter if you see them or not. They pop it up in your internal vision within the soul. You will try to escape those visions, maybe. You will try to escape all this, but during the Neptune retrograde, they're always going to come up and pop up on you. Big time that will be when the moon ascendant and the MC will create a energy towards Neptune. Neptune is going to be a very powerful. This is not like a joke for it. But since Saturn is a retrograde and Neptune becomes a retrograde, they're gonna kind of like moving back together. They're kind of like gonna dance, okay? And that dance will be to help you. And what I mean by helping you, okay, that is gonna be this beautiful sextile between them. The one's gonna give you the visions how you to solve your karmic lessons. They're gonna travel together. Don't missing this moment from it in your life. You probably can do a karmic lessons for a lifetime past, but you also can improve your karma for the future. It all depends of your inner work that you're going to do for it. Um, uh, okay. All goal is not money. I was the way I said, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah. You will be told from within you the things. If you love to draw paintings, or say, if you kind of like doing things from within you, uh, do it. Okay. So, for example, the way I had a regular job. I was doing something else spiritually that helped me to go ahead and to organize workshops. Okay. So basically, the combined income from both helped me. Something that can help you is, for example, if you start working in a coffee shop and talk to the owner, and tell him, listen, I do paintings, and can we selling the paintings here at the coffee shop? And put your soul within the paintings and let the paintings talk into the soul of people. Now, the people who's gonna come in, they're gonna see the soul that you put in within these paintings, and they're gonna buy them. So that way, you use the spirituality to help that person, because that person looks that painting and makes something within his soul to be good. Okay, and at the same time, when you're working at the coffee shop, you're going to remove the tensions about materialistic things. So you can support your painting. And I'm just kind of like giving you kind of like, an idea. I don't know if you're going to take it or not, but that's, kind of like given to you. Um, uh, Marshall, what is a solar flare energy? Does it affect the twin flames? Man, the solar flares. Marshall, everybody clap for Marshall, because this is a high quality question. Okay. The flares, they are created by unstable magnetic field within the sun. That is one of the explosion happens within the sun, and then is that flare that comes in out of energy that comes out of the sun and creates disruptions within the magnetic field. But what is the sun though? Okay, the naturality part of the sun is the helium and hydrogen, that they are together within this emergible union, that during the thermonuclear reactions, the one element becomes the other. This is the two elements that they are primary elements in the universe, that when they're coming together, they create love, they create the energy, and they're creating the heat. Okay, it's the same thing like twin flames. When they're together, they're creating stuff. They're creating this fire within a soul. They're creating this fire within love. Okay, but during the sun, when it creates that flare, it's interrupting the magnetic field. And now, when it interrupts the magnetic field, it's something that needs to be paid attention with in the people. That is a, if you take a look at it, the esoteric part of this, that is a, when you put so many things in the burner, if somebody comes in and says like, hey, what about this issue? Okay, what about this situation? And now you're like, no, I'm not dealing with this situation, and I'm not doing with this. And guess what? That person is that magnetic flare that comes to you. And now inside of it, you are feeling like, why did he have to book me this? Now I have to think, I have to do, I have to work. This is like a, if you go to someone and ask them about accountabilities of the things that they did. Okay. And that flare of the sun, it's kind of like the anger, like of the sun is like, angry, boof, and comes off from within you. You're welcome, Saisa. And that effect of flares, okay, depends of where they are. Sometimes the flare it's pointing out in opposite directions of uh, where the Earth is during the time. Okay, so it doesn't affecting so much the Earth. It is affecting more within the solar system. So when we go around, okay, that energy is not there. But if you take a look at the place that we are, that is a probably this pull from the magnetic field, because anytime where the sun ejecting some of its mass that creates that solar flare, it's let me draw this so you guys can kind of like have an idea for you. So since we are talking about for gravitation, okay, so this is the sun, okay, a little bit more circle-ish. All right, and let's say here is the Earth. All right, so if the flare comes in here, all right, you guys can see it. Okay, so here is. So if this is the flare here, okay, the magnetic field is gonna feel like what you don't see though, right in here on the opposite side, the magnetic field feels like a little bit like this, kind of like having a hole in there. So if the Earth is here, that it's push that energy of the magnetic field towards the Earth. So now the Earth doesn't have this field anymore, this perfect magnetic field. Now the magnetic field in the Earth is disrupted. Okay, now that field here is disrupted, and the field is going this way and this way, and the energy here it's so intense. That's what the Schumann resonance does too. So, but if the energy, if the Earth is not here, but the Earth is here, okay, now we are going to have a disruption of the energy field, and the effect's going to be towards pushing up from it. So we are here may have a fix your things, and here is remove your things from within, and as a gravitational esoteric effects on us. I hope, Marshall, you got that, and I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. So I appreciate it. All right, you guys have any more questions? If not, we'll go and close that. The sun definitely affects us many physical things in us, highs and lows, geometric activity specifically. I've been following sun activity almost daily for almost 10 years. Wow, CF, yeah. I haven't followed the sun activities because there's so many things I have to go ahead and monitor. Um, some of the people that I'm working with, I'm kind of like satisfied very with my latest one. Now she turns to a person who I work in a field. She came to the level of teacher, and now from level of teacher, okay, she begins to help other people, and it is amazing the journey of this for it. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So just learning how it affects me inner self. Yeah, the sun. You need to understand the sun is the primary God. Without the sun, we have nothing. We're just going to be a one deadly rock with nothing on it. Cold, nothing. Okay. If our sun dies, we are going to go either uh, absorbed by the sun, and we're not going to be existing. We're not going to existing on all the dimensions combined. Some of the people don't value the power of the material world, the 3D, the actions that we do here. A lot of the people don't value you to be alive. And that value sometimes is underestimated from within. Okay? It's underestimated from within. So, ripple effects, we are each students and teachers. Exactly, Lisa. Yeah. We're all students, we're all teachers, and we're all going ahead for it. So, okay, this was a good idea. The thing that I'm employed at was asked for a sign in my dreams to make money. I have never thought to think about sell my canvas just because of the money. You're welcome. You're welcome, Cesar. You're welcome. You guys all welcome. I'm glad we're here. Okay, give yourself applause to your own self that you're here. And yeah, if nobody makes you happy, make yourself happy. That's gonna help you as well. So Cesar, yeah, go ahead, do the things. I hope it's gonna work out. Keep me posted, okay? Yes, yeah. So all right, guys. Well, with this, I'm gonna finish the astrology report. I'm gonna take some break because within 1 hour I have to come back here, and we are gonna be talking for some very special things. It is about embracing your inner child and fully embracing it from within. And this is going to be a very deep topic because we are doing this inner child as an adult, and we're going to be have to learn the things that we didn't learn as kids. The question is why are you going to do it? Why would you want to go ahead and heal yourself? Is it about your kids, your life, yourself? Why are you doing all this? The answer will come up in you. And we're going to talk about this over the video. All right, guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate, guys, that you've been here, and be love. Thanks for everyone.